Hello, this is my Lois, and I make paper dragons. Now, something I've noticed while being in the dragon community, and especially with newer puppeteers, is that there aren't any dragon tutorials for dragon puppets. So I'm here to make one. First off, let's start with the shape of your dragon. Two common shapes I use is either A, a bubbly, more round shape, or B, a straighter, clearer line shape. Of course, there is way more shapes for your dragons, but those are two common ones you could use. Next, let's talk about the bottom of your dragon design. Of course, you could do just a straight line, but there are way more options. Here are some. First is a beak shape, like a curved triangle. Next is a McDonald's M bird. You can either make this sharper or more bubbly. You can also make the bottom look like waves, and so much more. Now, let's talk about the back of your dragon design. Some options you could add are ears, horns, wings, hair, and a lot more. Let's start with horns. There are a ton of different horn shapes you could use. You can make a long pointy horn or a smaller version. You could make a long curvy one that looks elegant. You could make a ram-shaped horn, and there are again a ton of different horns to use. I couldn't possibly state them all in one video. Now let's do ears. An ear is basically just two triangles with a bit of fur texture. And before anyone says that they can't draw fur texture, just draw a bunch of tiny triangles in a row. And when it comes to wings, it is again just some triangles. And hair is something that is up to you to pick. After you finish the back of your dragon, you can start choosing an eye shape. Now I know some people may make a super detailed eye, or a me eye, or just a dot, which works. But here's some more commonly used dragon eyes. You could make what I call the triangle eye, or you could do something similar to the triangle eye, but instead it's more circular. You could make these cartoon eyes, triangle or curve shape. You could just make a straight line, or go for a bad side. You could draw this, which is just a bunch of circles spiraled on top of each other, plus many more eye shapes. After eyes, it's time that you pick out your details, or your characteristics of your dragon. Details on your dragons tell a story. You could add earrings, crown, bandages, hats, plants, extra horns, and so much more. Now, after details, you can make patterns if you want. Now, you don't want patterns, that's completely fine. I do it all the time on my dragons. But if you do add patterns, you could add blocks of colors, spirals, dots, curvy lines, prints, scars, freckles, and so much more. And once you think you're finally finished with your dragon, shape, bottom, side, eyes, details, patterns, well, guess what? No, you're not done. It's time for color. When picking colors, it's completely up to you. You could pick colors that don't go together, or not at all. It doesn't matter. This is your dragon. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you use this video to make your dragon, tag me in the reveal of it.